Alright, let's try this Mage card out, and well, I can take Vexilus, which is unplayable, Orion, which is even more unplayable, or I can take the Forbidden Sequence, so let's try that. We want Discover cards. Objection's okay. I find gaining armor to be a nice thing to do when you're not discovering. So. At 7 with Vex. Yeah, I don't like getting scores that low, personally. Alright, let's go Artificer. None of these are playable. We'll take a Soloist. These are bad, but take the best of the bad. Got a Peasant. We have an Energy Shaper, so 2 strategies now. Gotta take Travel Agent. Halfway through our deck, we have no discovers, so sure. Now we have 2 discovers, but I think this one's very, very good. I'm gonna take Resort Valet, which is a bad discover card, but it is a discover card. Chalice is insane. Bolt's good. Well, I mean, Bolt's really not good. Bolt's fine. I actually kind of like Costume Singer, but I have no secrets. I think I'd actually even be down to run an Ice Barrier, but I think probably Bolt is fine there. Fire Lens. But if I'm gonna get a kind of a junky do-nothing card, at least have it be a spell, I suppose. Yeah, questing's fine. Rising's pretty good. I'm just gonna keep grabbing Discover cards when they show up. Life Sentence is very good. Audio Splitter. I like Audio Splitter, but let's grab 1 Life Sentence. Alright, I'll grab it now. Some good 6-drops now? If there are, or if there aren't, it doesn't matter. Because you're probably not going to get them, and you're spending 7 mana for it. Compare that to your opponent's Travel Security that they play on turn 5 and trigger the Death Rattle and get 3 8-drops or whatever. Oh, that ain't good. Why is Mad Bomber in the trap? That is a good question that I can't answer. Whatever we take here is going to be on the list of the first 5 cut. Surflipot's kind of cute, but it's only cute until it Firelands portals itself or your own face. Or you want to draw a spell for your Energy Shaper and then it casts it. I guess I'll take this 5 and then we are going to cut that. Ever take a story here over 2 garbage minions? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We probably cut this too, but it'd be okay. Wow. Actually didn't know you could get keyboard. Ghost Rider is so good for our quest. Keyboard is good, but honestly, keyboard's a little less good when you don't have things like Cold Case, Arcane Overflow, or like Star Power. Being able to get a 4 or a 5 after doing nothing on 2 or 3, and then cash in some 7s is kind of how this card really thrives, I think. I think I'll just take that. I'm not a big fan of Fiddle Fire, but it is a lot better when you have Energy Shaper and you can just convert your crappy fire spells into good stuff. This says Discover. These cards don't do anything. I guess Housekeeper kind of does. But, I don't have a dragon, but maybe I'll get offered a dragon or 2. We'll probably just cut this card. Ooh, a second Tide Pools is huge. Okay, we have 3 garbage cards, and one of them's a dragon, so... Is there any reason to want the Mistake over the Evasive Worm? Just the mana cost? Sure. Rewind says Discover. Kinda down for that. Artificer is passable, and then Archmage is fine too. Sake is a dragon. That's true. We were discussing the fact that they were both dragons. Okay, let's get a little bet going.
The ice storm gathers.
You asked for it.
And hope that find some discover cards. The problem with taking mistake as a streamer is that Yap will bug them to emote oops after every time they play it. I think the problem is it's a 1-mana 1/3 that does nothing. That's part of the problem. Punished. Although not really, because if I had played this, I wouldn't be rewinding this. Alright, let's do that, because I'm probably going to rewind and take the other Chalice again. And then I'll be able to keyboard coin Chalice if, you know, such a thing exists. Taking a billion here kind of sucks.
The streets are not safe.
Shaping up nicely.
Not the best, not the worst. What does due process do? For the rest of the game, both players draw an extra card at the start of their turn. It's kind of a howling mine. Wait, when does this happen? At the end of my turn. End. So I kind of want to double trade, right? Or I can actually just trade ping. Am I playing the due process? I don't really want to give him cards, though. I could just play this. Trade here and have a 6/6. Or I can ping here and have a 5/4 and a 5/6. That's so much better. I don't really want to scavenger on 6 for a 5, though. But I need 2 discovers. I guess I could play due process if this is dead. Energy Shaper card seems alright. Yeah, it's not bad. So we can pick up a second or a third one in our draft. He's just doing nothing, and I do not want to give him cards. I don't. I don't. Oh, I can't, use it here.
Take a closer look.
You won't miss just one.
This may just be my best song yet.
Yeah, I could take a fireball. Fireball could be okay. I liked Ghost Rider for quests, but I'm so greedy because I'm trying to become a billionaire. Well, Considering it doesn't complete your quest, it doesn't really matter if you do it on 5 or 6 or 7. Your quest won't be completed either way, so wouldn't be too concerned with that.
Who I am?
5. Yeah, I taken the fireball. I could just play this, couldn't I?
What to do? What to do?
What is this card? Overkill. Overkill, and it does something.
I'll start this show. Take a closer look. That's the one. Masterpiece.
But there was no reason not to take the +4/+4 there, I don't think. Rather than just settle for +2/+2 or leave 2 minions up for him, which seems equally bad. Five, 9, 10, 13, 16, 17.
What did I get there?
Masterpiece. It'll be dead.
Okay, I'll take it. I guess we didn't hit Tide Pools and we didn't hit Vast Wisdom. And I feel like the quest just feels very, very difficult to complete if you're not hitting those cards. Which is fine, because we played Energy Shaper and kind of came back in a game we were really, really far behind. But still, I think without those, we're going to be in trouble.
Jaina versus Lunara.
The forest fights back. You asked for it.
Have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters? Better than Oppenheimer. Is this a movie? Or is this a type of Hearthstone opponent? Simply hit Energy Shaper and Tide Pool. Well, they're kind of a little counterintuitive. I guess they're not. But Energy Shaper probably doesn't help us with the progression of our quests necessarily. I guess it's more what I mean. Must have heard K-pop Demon Hunters. No. I'm not a nerd, sorry. I'm a jock. But it's old and out of touch. Maybe so. Maybe so. What is that? New hot hentai or something?
What happened to No One Left Behind?
It's a kid's movie. Why would I be living under a rock to not know what a kid's movie is? I'm not a kid and I don't have kids. It's Frozen in K-pop. That sounds miserable. Nice barcode deck. What's up, Zeddy? Ain't Dreads over here. Did you hear he got a 1-week ban for barcoding? I heard, and for BMing his opponents. Did you say he's not a nerd? Who's he trying to fool? Sorry, can't help it if I'm just a cool guy. You don't have kids? I thought your seed would be all over America. Okay, well let me rephrase. I don't have any kids I know about. Gaia's Cradle, what the hell? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, why is this guy popping off? You got a plateau the other day?
Processing.
A ban for using emotes the game provides. Okay. Take it up with the behavioral committee. They're the ones that cited Dreads and
You gotta be scrappy with
got him out. Got him out of the game for 1 week. I'm facing Gold Satyr, who happens to have the Mage quest. Well, at least he had to spend 25 cents on his. I had to give up my whole life for mine. Give up my whole life and my energy and my
May just be my best song yet.
everything. These cards blow. I'm gonna take an Ice Barrier. Draw 3, discover 1. Yeah, that's like kind of cute and all.
Rerouting sound.
Yeah. Sure, the next patch will provide some balance changes for the arena. Man, I just really don't understand why they made an entirely new arena mode. Seemingly developed what they said, the technology to make changes more easily and more quickly, and then have proceeded to do almost nothing in 3.5 months with it. Such a Blizzard thing. Like, just don't do anything. Like, why do something and then not support it or maintain it? Like, the other games, like Twist and Mercenaries and stuff, I at least get. That stuff I at least get. Because they were new things they had to build from the ground up and try to build an audience. And when the audience wasn't receptive, then it's like, okay, we gotta cut our ties. It's like you already have an existing community of players. So it always made sense to invest in that already existent community. But then when they finally did, they just don't support it. But you don't have to build a community from the ground up. They probably did gain some player base, considering Forsen was streaming it to 10,000, 12,000 people a day for a month, but the fact that they have opted to like not even like minorly maintain it is so strange. Make Matt London look good. Matt London seemed like a nice guy. But he did seem to be the champion of Mercenaries, Twist, and Duels. I don't know if that worked out super well for him professionally. I mean, I might get Scuffle, but he might destroy my guy, right? Also, what is this? I like to say Matt London, like Matt London. At least he did something. I think he oversaw, and I don't know if it was entirely his fault, but I think he oversaw the absolute worst period in Hearthstone's history. Like, the worst metas consistently, where the barcodes really kind of took over. And really, I think most of what he did was develop Twist and Duels and Mercenaries, or at least be responsible for the teams that did that. And yeah, you know, this or that. But be doing this. However you want to look at it. You probably should have told somebody their idea was awful if he was in charge of somebody else being in charge of Mercenaries. It's my dream job to work at Blizzard because they have tons of employees and it seems like all of them do nothing. It's pretty sweet until they just fire like 400 of them like randomly one day because all their horrible decisions catch up on, you know, a quarterly earning report. This and stuff is better than Purple Bunnies. I mean, Underground Arena is, I think, a lot better than what we had. And conceptually, I think it has so much more potential than what we had, even if they're not fulfilling it. It's almost the exact same thing as what we had now. Now that you lose the second legendary, you have the redraft on loss, which I think is a plus, but if you want to call it just like a direct lateral move. I don't think it's worse. But I don't think the guys developing the game modes are in charge of like the cosmetic monetization. I don't think. And I don't think you have to be just making new game modes just for the sake of making new game modes. I actually think that was a mistake they did, is prioritizing making Twist and Duels and Mercenaries and Classic and this and that, and
I can't win them all.
letting Standard in particular kind of fall by the wayside. Losing the second Legendary sucked? Oh yeah, but I mean like, it was universally, in the creator Discord, it was universally praised. Maybe one person who doesn't play Arena who sometimes chimes in was like, I don't like it. I don't know. There's a couple people in there who I don't know who they are. I've never seen them stream. I don't know if they've ever played Arena, but a couple people in there. I'm sure you know who. I don't even know their names. I'm not trying to be rude. Like, it's like, wait, this is not somebody who plays Arena. Why are they? I mean, everybody can put input, but I'm always confused. Like, okay, I mean, sure, whatever. The person who plays one run a year doesn't like it. All right, maybe we shouldn't cater to their whim. But it seemed like there might not have even been a person who was opposed to the second Legendary. And then everybody was like, except one person, just PJ, was like, you know, playing against people who have an advantage feels bad. Could we not do that? And they're like, okay, we'll just get rid of the second Legendary. It's like, wait, what? So that you don't know that someone has an advantage. And then I think someone, maybe I said, is the only reason we removed this fun option so we could hide the fact that there's unfair matchmaking. And they're like, oh, no, we just wanted to try different things. So you wanted to try something that was worse, that you knew was worse. Well, that does explain a lot of the decision making, certainly. Your idea was to try something you knew that nobody wanted. Got it. Keep audio? Yeah, maybe. If I don't have a spell, then I'm not copying anything. Mostly just want to have something to do on 2. I don't want to trade my 2 and my 3 and pick up a 10 and an 8 or a 7 or a 6 or a 5. Did it even say why they want to try something different? It was a complete paragraph of nothing. There's a lot of paragraphs of nothing in there. A lot of words saying things that don't mean anything. Very corporate kind of corporate jargon. Oh, you know, the player base, you know, we want to calibrate player-based sentiment so that we can more optimally assess the content creation going forward. That's why we do things. It's like, well, okay, what does that mean though? But you know, it'll be things like, you know, oh, we wanted to buff like this archetype, or we don't want to like make these changes because we got this coming forward, and then the stuff forward it doesn't have any impact on the things that people were having concerns with. And then it'd always be like, well, I'm confused. You know, this is all well and dandy, these words, but why did the thing that come forward not address the problem that people already had? And then it's like, oh, well, you know, that's the stuff that doesn't get answered because there is no answer for it. Because it's purely incompetence, I think, that has quite the name, Asian Nips. You know, he likes what he likes. EJ today said this meta was Dreads, Reds, and Zeddies and Cantaloupe's fault. I think he's just probably shitposting. I actually don't think that this is PJ's fault, or my fault, or Lope's fault, or even Dreads' fault, or Zeddy's fault. This is not something that anybody asked for. Literally nobody asks for this. But I think part of PJ's bit is probably that he has to be argumentative, right? That's part of his bit. He has to be contrarian or something. I blame Ben Brode. I mean, I think that's fair. I love that he's not getting value off of that card. I hate that I'm not getting value off of any of my cards. It's just gonna die. I don't want him to draw.
This may just be my best song yet.
Deathborn, okay. Is it too greedy to take 2 Deathborns, or is it Is it wrong to pass a Deathborn? That I'm not sure of. Maybe I should have just taken the 1-cost spell. Sounds like they moved people over from the WoW dev team the way you're describing it. I mean, I'm sure it's a problem that multiple. I'm sure there's difficulties right beyond just what we say and perceive and so on. No, 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 no. Raid the horse and put it on one of the things. Damn it. But, like, again, if you're like, hey, we don't have enough resources to maintain Arena. One, Arena requires, like, such little maintenance that I kind of don't buy that totally. But, like, what I was mentioning before that confuses me the most is, like, why develop the whole new mode if you can't maintain it? You know what I mean? Like, at what point... When were you... Why were you... You know what I mean? Player pool has to be insane. I see new players in Arena all the time. And they're damn good too. Perfect decks, pretty crazy stuff. I'm more astounded by how easy Hearthstone has become because even new players can, you know, they can thrive with, like you said, such powerful decks and such a nonchalant approach towards towards competition. Yeah, the changes were terrible. The revamped changes were terrible. Third time they revamped the changes, if you could believe it, it was still terrible, which... Okay, if this was a 1-mana deal too, I'd be in a pretty good spot right now. So let that be a lesson. Yeah, you can shut up if you want. Sorry for joining so late. I just got done with grading and homework. How's the stream? Pretty good. We started with a 7 or an 8 win run. A horrific DK deck with 4 good cards, but 3 of them were Story of Umbra, so got 8 wins because every time we cast that card we won. So that was fun for one player, me. That being said, it's not always fun when it's done too, yeah? We can hit and then shoot a few of them. It's so hard to get 12. I've only done it twice, both with Mage. Yeah, I've actually got a fair amount of 12s, I feel.
Time is short.
I feel like I've actually been doing well, but in the last week I have started to retire. I think I've retired like 3 decks now. Just because I drafted a Mage with 25 neutrals. Some decks are just so boring. Like, but I've done pretty well with the bad classes. Probably, you know, just by chance. But there's a lot of games that just aren't fun, and that's, I think, more of a problem. He gets nothing. I just want the big, this has to be pretty impactful, right? If I have a minion, I can do that.
My hand is too full.
Where's GG? Yeah, should help, but can be a little awkward. If I can't get Steed down, I probably can't Story. Collateral? Yeah, collateral could do a lot of bad things to me here. I probably don't want a story next turn. That's the long and the short of it. We could go 4, 3, 2. Does get me 1 taunt. I could get a taunt from Power of Creation
Time
for
is short.
hydration. What if you did story? If I did story, I would gain 23 health, but then he would just redevelop, you know, a 10 or 15 power board.
1 and 2
So
and 3 and 4 and...
well, he probably should have got that down while he was casting all the ones. Not worth it? Yeah, it's probably not worth it, although now this isn't really a play, so can't really do that. Don't really want to do that until maybe after story anyway. Let's start here
I'll start this
and see what fire spells we get that might be able to help us. I think... and Artificer's kind of good too. Yeah, I mean Artificer's just pretty good.
Reality woven.
Does make it like we don't take a we're not as close to death to a collateral. We wouldn't die at 17 probably. Not with a bunch of 3 health minions, but draw.
We'll get you back on.
I mean, this deck, it's like, it's turn 9. I'm 2 discovers away from completing my quest on turn 9, and I don't have any more discovers. Like, it's pretty tough. I think on redraft, if we can put, you know, like a worm, Sinlayan. I guess I have this card as a kind of. Darkness 91. Thank you for your follow. Appreciate that. Anybody who's not following, do me a big favor and consider hitting the follow button. It does help me out.
Time is short.
I'm pretty sure.
That'll be this!
Admittedly, not the 6 drops I was hoping to see. I hit the follow button, it made me unfollow. Wait, didn't I say if you haven't hit the follow button already? You've already hit it. So be careful you don't unfollow Redbeard, because in the future I heard Redbeard followage date is going to be the #1 social currency. You won't be able to get a bank loan. You won't be able to get a Tinder match. If you've got like a new Redbeard followage date or no followage date, you might actually be thrown in some kind of internet prison. The kind of match that reminds me to turn a fan on because it's getting hot. I'm getting sweaty in here. I thought winter was coming, but got mid-70s. Is today Tuesday or is today Wednesday? What?
Time is short.
Hey, yeah. Oh, today's gonna be a little warmer, but it's not warm right now. Got some major pit stains. Are you talking to me? I mean, if I'm lucky. I need to kill all of those small guys. Hi, Sayaka, what's up? Let me ask you a question. Sayaka, how was Starship Rogue? How was your stream? Starship Rogue was hard. I actually was thinking, I don't know why, I was thinking about playing, like a game of Standard, and then regretting it. I was like, oh, maybe I'll play a game of Standard. Just try it. I was watching No Hands play some funky decks. I watch a lot of No Hands because he streams before I go to bed in the afternoon. It's fun but hard, yeah. I feel like I just, to me it gets repetitive. Plus, it also is very stressful. Oh god, hold on, speaking of being stressful, I am not gonna do this well. I definitely attacked that. I like No Hands. Yeah, he seems like a great guy. I've never met him, but I always like watching his stream. If I had attacked that, which I did, obviously, in the game bugged out, I would have felt better if the game had registered my correct hit. Use 2 tide pools that weapon? Yeah. Well, one, I had to use the first tide pools to complete the quest, so... oh, charges? Yeah, they're such low impact things. I feel like the 3 and less spells, like, half the time I'm, like, frostbolting my own board or arcane intellecting with a full hand. I want to use it with Scavenger, Dragons, Resort Valet, Rake Fire. So I wanted to get it equipped and not waste the charges. Master Namer gifting one to Hi Sayaka. Thank you so much, Master Namer. I hope she appreciates it. My guess is she probably does. She seems like an appreciative young lady. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I have big problems here. I just... Although, actually, if I can kill off my 1/2... If I can kill off my... Oh, damn it. I can kill it off if I do this. Okay, so this looks a little funky.
Time runs out on me.
Shit.
This can't be good.
Okay, as long as I don't die this turn, we can Artificer, Story Ping. If I pinged that this turn, he would have had the temporary cards that would have burned 1 card for him, but I'm not sure how valuable that really is. I have no idea. What the hell just happened? Stealth on 1, but not stealth on both. Did I ever kill him here? If I had a fireball, I could. Good old fireball, or a fire lens portal. I can life sentence this, trade this, and then Kodo that. I didn't die last turn. If I... Story of Amara, I still have to deal with those things, so...
What to do? What to
Please
do?
help me! That feels good.
Would have tried leaving it up and seeing if, Oh, you know what he probably has? Sasquatch. Maybe not. I could have tried leaving it up and seeing if I could get him 2/7 and kill him with the Vengeful. Secret lethal hand, no guarantee. He could play a charge. He could kill me. He could gain health. Hasn't drawn it? Yeah, it's possible he hasn't drawn it yet. That might have been it. 6. Hit for 3, so 9 down to... I don't know what that is. Okay, so 3, 4, 5. I can definitely find lethal here. Fire Lens is good, so let's take... I don't want to lose my guy, so let's take this. Then I want... I can't fit it, but I don't want that to get cast, so I can just make sure he dies here. Okay, we got there. It wasn't really all that close. But him keeping that 4-3 up because the game malfunctioned, that was not right. And, well, we defeated the Asian Nips. Which was his name. Asian Nips. Just throwing that out there. And then, let's, you know... We got a raid from Sayaka. We got a raid from the Gyminator. Look at that. The standard boys and girls are supporting the arena boys. So we gotta support them too, right? High level, standard gameplay, cool communities, sometimes do variety gaming. I don't know. Might be worth it. Feels weird to defeat the Asian Nips, does it? It does. Does Blizzard address the barcodes? No.
Jaina versus the Lich
No.
King.
The past is dead.
They did sort of stop pretending they don't exist for the most part, though, which is kind of cool. Man, I could see an argument to just get rid of the Forbidden Sequence and try to find another spell for Energy Shaper, but that's not as fun, so... I don't discriminate with nips. What about my nipples? I got them little pink ones. All covered in hair. What's your thoughts on those, my dear Finchy Scent? The hairy pink ones.
Audio processing.
And I'll take another coin. I'm also getting a 3-2 instead of a 2-2. Some value there. Could play this, and then that would allow me... Whoa, I don't mind that. That would allow me to play like a 3 or a 4 cost location this turn, which would be kind of interesting
What's your
too.
dream destination?
Yeah. Is this worth it? It could be. With Horizon's Edge, it might be a little more worth it. Just like reopen the edge a little faster. I wouldn't want you on a hot beach with them. Burn them into some pepperoni. Thank you. Thank you for your nipple concerns. Said it before, and I'll say it again. I appreciate your dedication to the nipple. I've heard that areola color often matches good lipstick color. Is that right? I've never heard that.
Blood is killing it.
If only Dreads was here to help answer that question for us. It just doesn't do me any good. I don't know. Or bigger or smaller nipples, you know? The way I look and the way I smell, I don't think I'm in a position to be making any demands of anybody in that regard. I think as long as somebody is willing to let me partake in the physical joys, that's really all I can ask
What a
for.
delightful party. Party's over. It's just one. Party's over.
Okay, my energy shaper not looking very good anymore, but if I get tide pools, we can make it good. That way I smell. It ain't good. Brother, it ain't good. He'd have the hero power, which is just sort of a waste for him. But he does keep this annoying ass dinosaur poking here. Darn it all.
How did I get there? Come on, put your shell into it.
My only request is please not tide pools. Oh, actually... Okay, well, that was a very good card for me. What can you do? What do I do once he spreads the quest or whatever? Do I just die?
Reality. Whoa. Tiny flies, flee before me.
Alright, well if he plays it and doesn't yodel it or spread it, then I can life sentence it, and that would be pretty good. Every deck I play against has the exact same cards, and everyone plays the same. This meta sucks. My decks are always different. It's always a different collection of crap I'm trying to make work. Except this deck has a quest. Dang, that looks like a good good one of these. I can shoot the quest reward.
Audio processing.
What's up, Redbeard? What's up, Mages? Polished turd is still a turd. Seems like the meta is wild, and maybe even a bit meta itself. I feel like the meta is meta right now. What are those that harbor ill will? Use balding as an insult. Do people use balding as an insult? I look at it as a compliment. Got a fine appreciation for a bald woman. Something about a bald woman that just drives me wild. What's the win condition here? Complete the quest. Kill him with all my overpowered cards. Be easy for me. Wait, in my head, I could still remove that. Poppy reverb? Yeah, we could.
What to do? What
Can I ever
to
kill him?
do?
No, he's not low enough for me to kill him.
Go on, miss just one.
Not really worried about getting a spell. I'm not even sure if there is a spell.
Runs out on me.
What happened to no one left behind?
Not even sure if there is a 9-cost spell that you can get. Life sentence the blob of tar so they can have their quest indefinitely. I'm more concerned with winning than caring about what he does. I'll just do better things than him. Like start shooting things. That can't possibly be true. Can it? I'm gonna die if I leave that up. Where do I find another raw math? I need a discover card. Oh my god. I mean, it's like a yodeler.
To do.
I guess he would have probably yodeled that. I don't really know what to do.
Swing through!
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
Time runs out on me.
That's not what I wanted. Yes, Mo.
Rats in a cage!
What a delightful party. Party's over.
Shaping up nicely.
2 minions or 2 spells? Let's go minions with buffs, because if I hit Historian, I can complete my quest. You're punished. Well, I mean, the game it must be lagging today or something. You really need to fix this performance. Making the sickest plays.
I'll start this show!
Party's over.
What's up, Jaeger? Dumbinate. Good to see everybody. Okay, who's out there that's lurking? Who's lurking but hasn't said anything today, or hasn't said anything in like an hour or two? Little punk in my basketball game told me I was balding and said I look like I eat 8,000 calories and don't lift enough. Funny. Have the run spin. Our first run was an 8-win Death Knight that was horrible, but had 3 Story of Umbras. And you might think, how could your deck be horrible if it has 3 Story of Umbras? Well, outside of the 3 Story of Umbras, it was pretty putrid. But we kept casting it and getting caged head, so we kept getting free wins. Hello, Elion. Easy Banana, Vactor, Amudi. Welcome, everyone.
Jane!
I was feeding the baby.
Pixar!
Baby's gotta eat.
Let's go.
Baby eats before you eat. Remember
You
that.
asked for it.
You can go without food. Baby has a soft skull and needs nutrients. Mr. Mighty with the dreads Oreo. You either love to see it or you hate to see it, depending on certain factors. This mage deck looks promising. Yeah, it's got a couple stinkers. So we've got an evasive worm, A Senleyan. Not sure if that's worth the coin. Might have been better to just use 2 chalices, although holding a 1-cost chalice for a shaper, kind of reworking, can be nice. So what can I do? I can go sequence peasant, and then tide pools, click, start casting things. Let's hope he doesn't pull a 3/3 out. It's not what I want. What else do we have that stinks? We've got a Story of the Waygate in there, which we don't really want.
This can't be good.
Yeah, we definitely got 5 cards. I mean, if I got more Discovers, I always like to cut Drakefire. We've got 2 Fire Lens, which don't really work for what we're trying to do, really. We're actually not great with Energy Shaper either, because most of the 10-cost spells kind of suck. Just playing all of those, I'm chalicing the shit out of this board.
They love a little
Oh,
diddle.
shit. Maybe I'm not doing that. Okay, crisis somewhat averted. Somewhat. So it becomes a 5/2, which is a little trickier. Need a 3 mana 3/5, but I guess he floated 1 mana, so. DB Chalice is quite good. Yeah, that card's too good. It should have 2 charges, probably. They nerfed that card because of how good it was in Constructed. It used to go face, and then it was just like an OTK with spell damage, I think. Okay, so I think there's a debate. Oh, never mind. No debate. Wow, maybe I'm supposed to do that. I get an extra spell, and I get a trigger on here. I get 2 triggers on there. And I can take something cheap as well. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Huh. 2 or 3. Can reverberate that hit in there. Clear the board.
Time runs out on me.
I mean, I'm gonna convert that at some point, so I think I'll just... It's a waste, but I'm really just kind of developing a 1/2 and pushing 1 more than anything. Think of it in that perspective, I think it makes a bit more sense.
Whoops.
Junk on that scary, junk on fun.
Shaping up nicely.
really want to gain 1? I don't really care about 1, I guess. Thanks.
Time runs out on me.
Audio processing.
My hand is too full.
Reality woven. Reality woven.
Odilon, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. Nice.
Loy.
Walking around on the Swedish summer nights. Appreciate that very much. I'll take all primes. I will take all
Gotta keep 'em tuned.
follows.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Well fought. I concede.
Alright, Beige Ghost has been defeated. Summer has fallen upon us. Or has fallen on us. Be careful you don't get squished. Be careful you don't get squished. Good news? We're undefeated still. These games have been quite a struggle. We've completed our quests like once or twice, maybe, but never earlier than turn like 10. And we haven't got much value from it. But I do think there's a chance that there's a chance we can get some value from it after a redraft, maybe. Be another couple like cheap taunts. We're really not getting a lot of early tide pools. We got tide pools that game. That's pretty much the only reason we got to 6 out of 7 for most of that game. Wasn't a barcode? That was a barcode. That was the legendary Beige Ghost.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
I think the correct play is to just get rid of the forbidden sequence, though. Or hold it and convert it into a 1-mana 4-cost spell. I think I might rewind it. We'll think about it. If there's something to ping, I'll ping. If I get a 2, I'll play a 2. Just gonna turn it into a 1-mana 4-cost card and progress my quest by 1. If he's like inexperienced, well, maybe not. I think most people would just assume you just wasted the card, but I think that it's fine. We're basically progressing our quest by 1 and getting a 1-mana 4 instead of a 2-mana 5, which might be better, but I'll take the cheap things that help us stay alive, maybe. But if you're really, really savvy, and you look down and you see you're playing against Redbeard, you could probably come to the logical conclusion that I have Energy Shaper, and you'd be like, oh, crap. You might even say something along the lines of like, oh no, I'm playing against the daddy of the Mac Daddy himself. God damn, Redbeard, why do they keep putting Oz Dormu as a quest? I don't know why. I mean, it gives more points, right? So some people probably are okay with that.
Do you have anything to declare?
Okay. Okay. It's acting like an outright dickwad with that thing.
Reality.
Oh no? Yeah, we'll have to use the removal on it. Okay, this is starting to look more like playing the quest reward is going to be better. You could actually play the quest a second time. This is interesting. I could definitely, I mean, well, if I could equip 2 weapons, maybe. I might want to equip it just to get it out of my hand. Maybe there's an argument for that. There's no way he just left up the 1/1. Why would you? I mean, just kill it or leave it up, right? Probably just want to rip a glyph before I, maybe it breaks my weapon, I'll just energy shaper, but probably want to rip a glyph before energy shaper for sure. Also, every other game through the first 5 games, I couldn't, I could barely even complete my quest. Thought about using this, but I kind of didn't want to. Okay, now I'm actually out of discover cards.
Shaping up nicely.
So let's convert our hand, see if we can find some. Discover a 1 sucks. If it's discover a 5, it's really good. Let's see what's... It's Mage OP if everyone's Mage. Yeah. Because then nobody else gets to play. Yeah, I just want some space, I think. I'm gonna play the Disco next turn. I can get 5s. They're all going on the board. I guess I want AFK. I think AFK is the only one that gets the buff, is that right? Okay, I kind of forgot about that. But I want hand space here. Oh shit. Might not even be worth clicking that. That might be the dumbest interaction I've ever seen. Very funny, that was funny. Let's not save. I saved 2 of the Nas quests for expansion to boost on the new reward track straight away, and all my season achievement experience. There you go. This guy's smart. This guy's min-maxing the quest rewards. I play so much Hearthstone that I finished 2 reward tracks, so I don't really care what the quests are, but the ones that are good for players, I think are good for me as a streamer. I scammed the Elite Four and Champion in my Sapphire game because I'm a genius. How did you scam them? Is this Alpha Sapphire? Can you buy Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby or those things? Is the game really expensive? Oh, it's not too expensive. 30 bucks. Maybe people sell fake ones, though. How old is that game? Dude, this game's like nothing. Maybe I should play that.
Jaina versus Queen Ashara.
It's the original one on the DS.
You asked for
The
it.
original one. Wasn't that a Game Boy Advance game? Are you playing it on Game Boy Advance on your DS? I have a Pokemon Sapphire in the box. From when I was a kid. I guess I saved it. Is LA Foodie Guy on YouTube your brother? No.
A smidge of this?
Just got a neck that rolled 2 tier 1 rarity rolls. That thing might be pretty good. You're out of your mind. You're playing out of your mind, Bert. And frankly, I'm here for it.
Processing.
Feel that healing beat.
Alright, let's hope it hits Vast Wisdom. Very good if it do. Very bad if it don't. Darn it. Oh, that kind of helps. Actually, maybe it's better now. Depending. Still need a couple. No. No. Okay, whatever. Hardest part was beating Drake, the Dragon Guy. I had a Milotic, but it was like 18 levels under leveled. I used Calmed Mind 6 times on my Gardevoir to sweep Drake's team, while using Protect to save myself from Salamance's Fly, since my Gardevoir was a low level. I gave it a quick claw and spent 30 turns waiting for it to strike first against the Salamence. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. Nothing is gonna cost anything. Let's just use it. I know I'm only removing a 1/3 and he might play something else, but if I'm just taking this chip 1 damage over, he drops a Tide Pools of his own and doesn't play anything, it starts to defeat the purpose a little bit, I think. Okay. So I am going to Vast Wisdom. Mr. Flippin' Neo Greg himself? Do I get the weapon before I get the spell? Oh, I do. Okay, so I can play the 1, play the 5, and then discount the 5s I get? Is that right? Silk game is hard! I was watching you, I think, at like 11 o'clock this afternoon. That's a long day of work, my friend. Hope you had a fun time streaming, though. Hope you had fun with Hearthstone for that time before that. I hope you, dominated in Silk Song. 4 damage? Why is that dealing 4? Oh, from Volcanic Thrasher, that's right. Okay.
This may just be my best song yet.
Alright, so we want Blizzard and Light Show to go off. Unfortunately, Light Show goes off first. But at least we hit the 1-3. And here we want some kind of tsunami, maybe? We want this one in our hand, I guess. Hope that doesn't hit directly where it did hit.
My hand is full.
Alright, I'm gonna wait one more turn. I could story, and then I can get the elemental down, but 12+ hours of streaming. I hope that chat subscribed to you while you were streaming, and I hope that Twitch decided to play an extra ad so you could earn some extra buckaroos. Is that okay to say? Oh, I need one more mana. Okay, so one goes in my hand, correct?
Just one.
Two go on the board. So I want this one in my hand.
What a delightful
Your
party.
signature.
And then guess I'm doing this. Then what? Titan guy.
Party's
I mean, he
over.
could be okay. I could fireball his face. Doesn't seem great. Could just play this guy to get him out of my hand. You know, I think I'll do that. I am kind of hurting for hand space. I'll be sure to beat it on stream. Silk Song? Yeah, that'll be fun. Ooh, that could be good. Chalice though? Chalice might not kill my guy. Okay. Set the attack and health of all enemy minions to something not very high. Okay. So I want 2 copies of this guy. Silk Song is what I meant. Not something else. Alright, I'm probably gonna Frostbolt my own minion. Hopefully I don't Frostbolt my own face. Oh my god, that's even better. And I just don't have to cast Story of the Waygate right now. Oh, but maybe I do, because I might draw. Okay, you know what? Because I might draw, let's do it this way. Set the attack and health of all enemy minions to 2. Renewed Origin Stone. Yeah, I mean, I've still got a Tide Pools in the deck. Chalice? Too bad. Too bad we have lethal. Maybe we can get an Osk lethal. Pretty good Osk.
The pirate's life is not for me. I'm not cut out for this.
I'm not cut out for this. I'm not cut out for this. Okay, that was a bit of a clinic there. Can we get a shout out for Greg by any chance? Man, we've gotten a lot of nice raids today. Neo Greg, hi Sayaka. The Jiminator, where'd he go? I think it can only show me so many. Oh, there it is, the Jiminator raid. And 4,000 bits from Tonka Brew.
Jaina,
Already shouted him out. Hell yeah. Infinite Mage Mirror, sign me up. Yesterday, I had a 12-win
You asked for
Hunter
it.
that half the games, I think, were against Death Knight. Or maybe I was a priest. Oh no, I was a priest because I had so many silences. I just kept silencing all their stuff. And then I think over the whole run, I played against 1 or 2 mages. It was like 13 games or 14. I might have gotten 12 and 1. And then my next run was a priest deck that went 12. Back to back, back to back. And I think I only played like 2 or 3 mages. It was glorious. Now I am a mage. And our games... I was also watching Seville this morning. Seville's got his cam back. This run, we've actually only played against 3 mages, all in the last 3. So 7-0, 6-0, and 5-0. Before that, we played against 2 Death Knights, 2 Hunters, and 1 Druid. That's not a great opener. That's some expensive cards. Quest Priest went 12? Yes. Yes, the Quest Priest went 12. The good Hunter, okay, new plan. Cast Energy Shaper and pray. We play Scavenger. I think the only 0 is a Wisp. I should have played Scavenger if there was a 0-cost spell, which there's not, but if there was, then that would have been what I wanted. I go Scavenger spell, but then I probably have to use one of the spells. Okay, probably 1 Scavenger and then a Beetlemancy for taunts. And then my hydration station's getting better. Not good, but better. Take a fairy dragon here. I'm gonna do it in this order, because I'm totally fine with any of these getting hit. It actually increases my odds of keeping my Energy Shaper alive, which didn't happen, but hey. Part wasn't really up to me. That's a BG's card. BG's card. Crap, which one? Beetle. Oh, this one? Oh yeah, there's beetles. Beasts stink though, right?
How did I get there?
Don't beasts stink? Whenever I use the, well, I mean, I always use the tracker. Damn, I kind of want to play that. It always says, like, undead 20%, billboards like 30%, or sometimes like 70%, and beasts are always like 5%. One time I played a lobby, and it showed me that, beasts, they didn't even show up. I don't know how. They were so low, it was like less than 1% win rate, or for first, or whatever. Like, that's possible?
Magical might in the spotlight.
Will I try them? I like the concept of the Beetles. But it's always so overwhelming to jump back into Battlegrounds to try to figure out what the cards do. So he has a Deathborn, I have a Deathborn. But the problem is... he who Deathborns last, laughs last.
This can't be good.
That feels good.
Maybe he has no burn in his mage deck. Same with the red whelps. I love those. Yeah, I like the red whelps. That was a strategy for a little while. I don't know if it was ever really good, but it might have been like a good top 4 strategy. We get story. Where are we getting story from? Where am I getting the story from? Sev? Ooh, what if I top deck life sentence? Kind of helpful. It'll fire. Oh, you know what I could have got is these artificers. The artificers could have been very additive. What can I even get for 7 that would help me? I'm not so sure. Let's see where these go. I discover a cold case. Is cold case ever enough? I think I need to be playing this turn.
Someone's out.
Run for help!
I think it's like... Sure, what 7's gonna be better than a 15-15, other than a 7 that specifically would heal me. I guess, you know what would be okay? Would be a,
You have skill of your own.
maybe like a no muncher from a Fireland specifically. I mean, I'm not winning this game no matter what I do, but... You know. Alright, this card can be good. It says discover, but not in the way we need. These are good cards. They don't help us complete our discover quest. Okay. I mean, our deck had a couple of, like, just really bad cards. I mean, I don't want... I don't really want this. I don't like that card. I don't want this, but then I need to cut this. So maybe I put one story back in. It's like I've net gained 1 discover card. I've lost 1 and gained 1. But this one, I can't really discover with only the worm. Guess I'll do that. Our deck's at 7-1. We were just 7-0. But I do think it needed a bump to really compete with the top tier decks. Want to keep the 5 for survival? No, that 5 doesn't help you survive. It kills you. Because you play a 5 mana 4/6 that does nothing, and your opponent kills it for 3 mana, and then you die. I think you get to attack with a 5 mana 4/6 with no words on it.
The Lich King.
You have not played a lot of Hearthstone in the
You
last
asked for it.
4 years. Cards like that kill you unless they have rush or taunt, or rush and taunt and lifesteal. They actually contribute to your ultimate demise. Drakefire good, or is there nothing better from the redraft cards? Drakefire is bad,
These are due back tomorrow.
and there are 5 cards worse than Drakefire Amulet after the redraft in our deck. For our deck. But when you don't have enough Discover cards to make your quest work, cutting your Discover cards
Not
is
shady.
ill-advised, I would say. Even your bad Discover cards become a necessity. So otherwise, I just spent 1 mana to discard a card, and I'm losing out on an incredibly powerful effect.
Down.
I'll take the anchor.
Draw, get deal some damage here. What ep is this dude? Which dude? Every time I watch a stream, I think, why not play a little Hearthstone myself? And then I end up having a miserable time. A lot easier to watch and assume you would have made all the same plays than to play and have to make the plays.
This may just be my
And
best song yet.
if you're not... Oh, Relic. Relic's a card I always forget exists because I never get it. I am hurting for discovers now to make my storage things plus 0, but what can I just think reverb is too important, probably. Okay, gotta think this through. If I play the one, and play the other one, or both ones,
What to do?
then he'll swing, probably, play a travel security. Oh, but then what if he death growls? I don't want him to coin death growl. So maybe that means I don't play this at all. And then maybe he doesn't play his thing, which means I can play my 7 first. Huh.
Time runs out on me.
Saw a cool Reddit about a sick lake by you, Beard. Beautiful area. What's the lake? Okay. Hold on. It's a different sort of problem, I feel. Really could use one more mana crystal. I can't take that hit, or at least I can't take that hit unencumbered. But my god, if I play this, I'm not doing anything else. Fake Lake, Tamalich. Rudy probably doesn't want other people going. I could, man, if I already went first, I can't ask for more mana. I could like reverb it, ping it. It should have really made this card a 7/6, and then I don't really have that many problems.
Time runs out on me.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to think about it. Reverb the blob. That seems bad.
Inside voices, please.
Okay, the question is, am I dead? I don't think so, but I am dying.
You are not part of their plan.
Next turn, I can play the 1, the 7, maybe the story, shoot a bunch. Might have to reverb whatever comes out. If I can top deck Life Sentence. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Why not reverb Mogreen? Because that does almost nothing. And I have to reverb these type of cards to have a chance to win this type of game. Reverbing Mogreen does almost nothing.
Reality.
I can refresh a bunch of mana.
What to do? What to do?
My way to win might actually be to reverberate his Eliza and then kill off my Eliza twice. If it's still got reborn. Is this 2014? This is 2014. The year is 1992. My opponent's needs shredder. Oh, what's he got? A corpse explosion? Yeah, okay. How many corpses does he have though?
Red blades crave blood.
Huh. It's pretty big. Another relic? I know, what am I supposed to do with these cards? Okay,
Time runs out on me.
wait, it does it in that order? Maybe I should have just ripped that. Yeah, I should have. I could have got this down too.
Aren't you cheering?
I think it would clear either. Yeah, that was a little confusing. Okay, but I can have a good turn next turn.
The citadel stands strong.
Just don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with it. Come on. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Huh. 5 armor. Fresh, not good. Refresh? Okay, that would have been great if I had spent my mana first.
Time runs out on me.
Fuck! I mean, wonderful. I kind of ran out of time. Shit. This game is intense.
Nothing gets past.
Okay, top deck, life sentence. Right now. I deserve it. Life sentence. Come to me. Pretty good. Get reverberate. Put it in my hand. A top deck life sentence.
boogie time.
These are due back tomorrow.
This may just be my best song yet.
I can get a bunch of dragons. I'm not sure how good that is. I've only got one drink left. Yuck. Maybe a scavenger into raw meth? Can I just discard this?
I wonder.
It's boogie time.
I don't want to burn a card because I could hit Scrappy. I have a shit ton of lakes in the Cascades, all freezing cold and full of mosquitoes. Well, don't go there. Sorry, guys. Also, I can't read as much chat. These turns require an awful lot of thought.
Dead man shredding.
Use the regular one. One cost 5 mana, the other costs 7, so I don't think we'll be doing that. Considering for the most part it's not possible. That's game? Yeah. Maybe not.
Go on, miss just one.
If it hits the 7-1, maybe he's alive. I can always ping my own guy there. Yeah, that was total domination. He should have had that, but I think there's only 4 people on Earth that could have won that one. You want to see the secrets you get? No. No. What a win. Quest reward comeback. That was the quest reward comeback for sure. Dreads being one of them, I don't think Dreads pulls that one out. Even I was roping without having to read chat telling me what to do.
Jaina
4 people, and Redbeard is 3 of them. I mean, we got raided by one of the guys who could have done it
You asked for it.
today. His name? It's Robert Paulson. Fight Club reference. What saved us was Burn Down into Life Sentence, that other game. I could just ping it and hope he hero powers, but I'm just gonna get rid of that. Also, my health is pretty important to keep above 0. So even if he's just whacking me for 2, it's even better too, because I don't really want to pop that. Cool with Techiosaurus, but I'll just take the Bolt because it's cheap. I'm gonna try to cycle through this thing as fast as I can and keep my health total up. Pulsed, Fundy, Red, and some other random dude, but not Dreads. Yeah, you got it. You got there. Man, I've got like all these things. But they're not great against what he has.
The citadel stands strong.
It's another thing. I mean, they all have death rattle. Every part has a death rattle on. Alright, at this point, I'm just going to start waking some of them up and start killing some of them.
Get down!
Are you a full-time streamer now? I think the last time I checked you were an ice cream man. Part-time, if I remember correctly. I've been a full-time streamer for 7.5 years. If you have any Twitch Primes, be sure to use them. Because, how, did he hack that card? Why did it do 100 triggers? Playing with a straight hacker over here. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okie doke. So if I play this and this, then I can equip the thing and then play power with the weapon next turn. So that might be what we do. Seabreeze feels so good, such a great card. I mean, that card is so strong.
This may just be my best song yet.
Did Seabreeze used to do 3? I must be imagining that. It never dealt 3, right? It went face. I know it went face. Did it used to deal 3 though?
That one missed just one.
Man, is Life Drinker ever a better card to have than Gorgon Zorm? Probably not. Actually, maybe yes. Should I just do this turn? I guess I should, huh?
Time runs out on me.
Maybe I should have taken Life Drinker. No way Zormu is better here? No way, period, Zormu is better here? Or no way that Zormu is better here? Seabreeze even did your tax reports when it came out. That sounds nice. I meant over the quest weapon. Oh, no, but what about taking? Taking of which card? Do I value potentially having the 3 health, you know what I mean? Board full of gigantic stuff. Board full of 7s, and this effect, and this down.
That one missed just one.
We want Antonitis on the board, and we want Stormwind Champion on the board. We want Tribute Dance in our hand. We want to cast the other cards. So, do we want to get Gorgon Zormus down? Or do we want to just play this guy, the 1 and the 1? Let's get Gorgon Zormus down. Yeah, we're burning a card, but, well, we got a lot of cards. I'm doing great. How about my favorite casino dealer? Wow, take that, Sapphire X. Please don't hit my face.
Get down!
So we've got 8, 15, 20, a million.
How did that get there?
I'm off it.
No! I wanted to say to battle, to battle. Darn it. I was just gonna do it over and over again and not hit him so I could keep hitting him, say to battle, to battle. But it felt like more BM to do that before throwing the other damage in. Zormu carried that game. Zormu broke his will. Got off early tonight again because it's been slow. You still get paid for the full shift? I assume no. When we used to send people home early from Target, it was because we had to cut payroll hours. Maybe the casino man has a better deal in place. That's what I felt probably worst about when I worked at Target. Oh, actually, no, I didn't feel that bad about that. Because we'd always, ask, like, if somebody was on the schedule, we couldn't remove, like, we couldn't send them home. But sometimes I'd have to make a schedule where people who needed 40 hours would get, like, 20 hours. And I'd be like, fuck, dude. It's like, I'll call you every day, and someone won't show up, and I'll bring you in, but I just can't put it on the schedule, and that's, like, so inconvenient for people. They're allowed to send me home, but I still get paid for the entire shift. So why would they ever send you home? I just make you stay and file papers. I'd make you stay and clean my streaming pew. Played Antonidas hundreds of times, but I've attacked with him maybe a handful. Battle. I've played Antonidas a handful of times, and I've attacked with him every time other than that time, maybe. They had me on roulette today, and I signed the get off early sheet because I hate doing roulette low key. What's wrong with roulette as opposed to like blackjack or whatever? I have to pee, but now is it too late to get up to go pee? We've been on for 4 hours. Man, I can make 4 hours of Hearthstone, especially with 2 good decks. This run ends, and we've been on for, 4.5 or whatever, and then we got to queue up another one, and then the deck sucks, and I'm just like, I'm out. 5 hours. That's it. But maybe we'll get a third good deck, and we could just have an easy 7 today. Easy 7, maybe? You can't lick the cards. Oh, I guess that's true. Probably shouldn't, though.
Jane,
Roulette is tons and tons of micromanaging, people asking you to put chips on the spots they can't reach, keeping the wheel spinning, pulling stacks of chips out of the chip machine, all while people are coming up buying in for different colors of chips. Ah, yeah, I could see that, actually. Okay, you know what? Energy Shaper, Tide Pools. That's what we want. Based off of the color of the cards in my mulligan, or the win rates, before I saw them, I knew I did not get any of those. Because the ones I wanted would have been a deep, deep green. This would have been one of those cards. So I'm glad it's here now. Arms has stiff wrists, can't whip the ball on the roulette wheel. Have you ever whipped the ball and it's gone,
Amazing. Amazing.
I almost want to just play this. I think I will. I know it's like, oh, you got Doomsayer. I get a 2/2 instead of pinging his face, and like, is this card gonna be better next turn? I don't know. I could play it as a 2/1 and Chalice on 3, maybe. Maybe. But I'm not convinced that's necessarily that good. And now look, check this out. 1, 2, ping, but look. Now he's down 28. Based on coin flips, I should bring Kripalis gambling and pick the opposite of what he says. I went to a casino once in my life and lost $100 and said, fuck this. F you, Bert, for calling me out. Hey, Bert calls it like he sees it. He's a straight shooter.
Run for help!
shaping up nicely.
Amazing.
We'll say, Convoke,
Audio processing.
pretty good.
A smidge of this,
A pinch of
of that.
Alright, so probably, Wel'Thuzad Mage, right? Presumably? He doesn't want to give me this. He doesn't want to give me that. So he's gonna take this.
Yes, that's the one.
Take a closer look.
I'm gonna play whichever 4 gets buffed, if a 4 gets buffed. Amazing, says the barcode. Only I may have a busted deck. Some people's children, am I right, Nexty? Some people's children. Oh man, you know what I'd love to get? Another Convoke. I'm gonna try.
Take a closer look.
Actually, why don't I just whack that one?
Audio processing.
Audio processing. They all kind of suck. I guess Wallbreaker could be okay. This type of effect, maybe. We'll call him Jack Bertelson. But I can't tell if it's because I'm a real straight shooter or because I can't handle the truth. I thought it was because you were so jacked. I thought it was because you were jacked out of your mind. Alright, we saw what the last one my opponents did. Summoned them a full board, and then they were like the biggest thing imaginable. What'll mine do? Is the question. Yeah, it's, honestly, this could be worse. Yeah, okay, sure. I was ready to complain, but I think I can take that. The barcode added me the other day after they beat me. They said, "Nice try, thank you." Nice try. What are they saying? Can't understand those words. What did he just cast? Relic? Well, his won't be good like mine. I hurt you to draw a bunch of useless cards. How does that work with the Doomsayer? I guess the Doomsayer probably goes off first? Is that right?
Why won't you budge?
It's too damn full. No idea how this works with that. No, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that. Shit.
Runs out on me.
Wait, excuse me? Excuse me, what's my mana discount?
Reality woven.
My hand is too full.
Why didn't I get a mana discount on either? It feels like a tavern brawl. That's a dumb order. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, he gets a 10, though, not a 9. Interesting. He gets a 10. Imagine 10s are a lot worse than 9s. How many more discovers do I need? 3 more.
Reality woven.
Time runs out on me. My hand is too full.
Keep forgetting about that stupid 2 process. Gotta go, dude. That's horrible. Do anything.
I'm ready.
This many cards and I can't do it.
Runs out on me. My hand is too full.
What just happened? Oh, after it's revealed, cast a different secret. Oh. Okay, what did he just reveal? Oh, Flame Strike. Too bad it's not like anything that's gonna get revealed. Too bad neither of the ones I cast are gonna get revealed. Darn it all. Alright, so I have a problem here though. I guess I could play this. So it'd be like this. Shoot something. I guess I have to use this one and then play that. Wait, isn't that horrible for him? Thought it was countered. You might as well test. Oh, he didn't want the thing to go off.
Time runs out on me.
Oh my god, wait, did he just leave that up so I can kill his stuff without spending mana? This was poorly played by him.
My hand is too full.
I mean, I don't know. I must be able to still finale, right? Go for a secret. Yeah, I have my button press back.
Time runs out on me.
Hey. Why'd bears end it? I feel like they should be bigger. Didn't I cast this like 9 turns ago? Feels like it. Man, I wish you could just delete Burn Down. Just make Burn Down a card that if you want, you can just get rid of it. What do you think about that? Just Burn Down.
Go on, miss just one.
Deletable. Pay 0 to throw this card in the garbage. Maybe you have to pay 1 mana or something to remove it from the game or something. Deletable. You could put that on the entire new expansion and the mini set. Give every card deletable. There's no way that 2 dragons is ever good enough here. He went south real quick for this guy. Yeah. It's true. He thinks it's unbelievable now. Whoops. The old greetings. Oh, I opted for a whoops. Alright, the good news? Man, the good guys definitely won that one. Just want to play his turn out, that's all. Yeah, he can play it out, sure. Alright, the current reward is Molten, which means 3 tickets guaranteed, either 2 useless packs, and 150 gold. Can you still get the same reward for 8 and 9? I thought they changed that. Hey, Wicked Kitten, good to see you. One more until Ameno? I mean, I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but we have a shot to win another game or two for sure. The deck was 7-0. That's 10-1. Okay, sorry, I'm still here. Oh. Little bear drinking coffee is cute. Yeah, that is great. What's up, Saucy? Any set was made bad on purpose. You need to be patient. It's all gonna make sense once Hearthstone dies. As I sit in like a 10-minute queue. Song is a nice song. It's called Tokyo. Very nice. Available on Redbeard's YouTube somewhere.
Jaina versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
I like Techie Source a lot, but it probably doesn't make sense to keep Techie Source. I could see keeping the 2 against a Hunter, but I really just think we need to go over the top of people. Complete our quest with a Tide Pools. I could actually hold this and go 1/1 next turn for 1 armor if I wanted to play this.
They love a little fiddle.
But if I get a 2-cost Discover card, then I probably want to do it this way. If I draw a spell here, I might just rip a 2-spell Energy Shaper.
The living drop all kinds of things.
It could happen. What I was going to say is I hope he doesn't draw a banana. Good draw. Gives us a spell. Lets us clear the board. Gives us another turn to draw another spell. But we can Horizon's Edge. Ooh, I just want to use the thing here. If I play Edge, I click it, I take 5. Where I go hit, ping, hit. I think I'm just going to keep my health healthy. Kill these forces. It feels too good not to take. Thoskri, thanks for your follow. Anybody not following, do me a big favor and hit the follow button. It would help me.
Welcome to the crew.
Welcome to the crew. Air power? 1. Stag charge. Delionics, thanks for your follow. Give him a little thing. Oh no, we got the best one. So what I want to do here, let's not have that happen. I'm gonna just convert this. Yikes. Yeah, pretty unfortunate, but what can you do, you know? Admittedly, this is not going well for me. Could have been worse. But not much worse. The ship knows. You know, that RNG may just have cost us the game. Wonder what the odds of that happening are. The first one was what? I needed to lose a 1 in 3, so 1 in 9, like 11%. And something less than 11. Maybe we can turn those face hits into an advantage for us. Maybe we like click hero power, arcane bolt, pop deck fire lens, kill him. Kill him dead, Red. I'm just trying my best here. Down to 12. Oh, he's not taking any damage. Smart. I mean, I could kill him. There are cards I could draw. Might result in a victory for me. Can I do this? 6, 10. I have to hit the minion. There's no way I can get that down.
What to do?
If I hit here, I'm not even 2-turning him there.
Time runs out on me.
So I think we have to take this. Oh shit. I think I was supposed to, I don't know. Freeze his face? Take the 6, put him at 8? It doesn't matter. Forget about the location. No. Location is closed. I didn't forget about the card that I clicked 3 times that. Is Alibi good there? It buys us a turn. We still have to probably generate something with 1 fewer chance. I think I would have preferred to have cross-bolted his face. Alright, let's reverberate. Probably not running this. Definitely not running any of these. Probably not running any. Second energy shaper. I'd like that other guy. That goes in, maybe that goes in. Bolt comes out. Peasant comes out. Sure. So what happened that game? I guess he high rolled both Wild Seed cards. And we low rolled both or all 3 Energy Shaper cards. That makes sense then. The missed cannons, yeah, that hurt too. That cost us 4 or 8 health. Yeah, actually maybe more. That might have been like 12 or 13 health because 4-1 lived and then hit us. And then the 4-1 lived again. And then the 5-1 we had to kill, so the 4-1 lived again. Yep, the first 2 triggers removed 0 power when it could have removed 9. It was statistically likely to do that. That's okay, you know, sometimes the RNG does not go your way. Has gone our way at times, and maybe it will go our way again. Alright, we got the Forbidden Sequence. I really think there's an argument. I mean, we're 10-2, so can't make too many arguments about what we've done. We've had a lot of hard-fought wins. I think maybe holding this and then just turning it into something else might actually be better for us. But if we're going second, it's kind of hard to say. We play a location. We could still try to draw a couple of spells here. We kind of wanted to get anything other than the 1-1.
What's your dream destination?
I have no idea why this card costs 3 mana. And has 3 charges. I think it got nerfed to 4 mana with 3 charges. Did it ever get nerfed to 4 mana with 2 charges? So that kind of feels more like where it should be.
Audio processing.
Now we really need him to not get the heal. That 3/3 is very problematic. Enemy minions take double damage on his turn.
Wind at breath.
Okay, well. We need help already. Big time.
Shaping up nicely.
Okay, Light Bomb not looking very good against the Totem army. Open Redbeard pack. I don't know what that means. Is he doing it again? Doing it again? That's not so bad. We need to clear all that stuff, but stuff his butt right now for one turn. It's his entire turn? Yeah, it seems like he probably could have had a better turn. But maybe not. Maybe he's holding, 3/6 drops and he's just like, shit, this is the worst draw. Maybe he got baited by the fact that he's dealing 3. Light Bomb's still not doing anything here. Hit a 5, but it could be a raw math angle.
Reality. No.
The Tide Pools. Need the Vast Wisdom. I'd take another Energy Shaper because these spells are kind of useless. This one served some function, but now that it's back up to 3, it's kind of useless. It's fine.
This may just be my best song yet.
Well, now Light Bomb removes 1 minion, but that's not very good. I could play 3, 4. Can I start doing that? I mean, I can, right? I mean, I need to. Well, let's get cheaper at least.
What happened to no one left behind?
Sweet. Oh, very well. Gonna went for another thing, cheap thing.
I remember this place well.
It's not good for it. Glyphs, Vast Wisdoms, Energy Shapers, something? I am 4 away, wow. What the? A 1? Is he killing me? Is this like an OTK with Wrath of Air Totems? What the heck? That anima is so problematic. want to use Eternal Layover.
What to do? What to do?
Go on, miss just one.
Time runs out on me.
Why didn't we get Antonidas? We do not have a weapon quest reward equipped, nor do we have a completed quest.
Runs out on me.
Best arena class right now between Warrior, Rogue, or Warlock? Warrior between those three. You're asking why didn't I take Antonidas to put in my hand? Because I want to. Alright, if that was your question. I want to take the reward from this, so I get a bunch of legendary minions on the board for this. It's a good thing to cast. Antonidas
The exit is
sucks.
this way.
I was thinking about that. Why would anybody want Antonidas? Discover equals win. Discover's the key here. Rob. Thank you for your follow, Rob.
Celebrate what is to come.
I don't know how this works. I don't get that guy in my hand? You sure?
Time runs out
You
on
sure,
me.
game? He has to die. Oh. No. Oh, and then it summons it? Doesn't really matter. I guess, considering the quest reward, I just mostly just want that to hit the board this turn.
They do.
I think.
Fireworks? I sure hope they do. torches?
Install these for me, won't ya? You got this? Well, we'll try our best. That's what I like doing. I like trying my best.
Burn away the blight.
One of my favorite activities is trying.
Time runs out on you.
Fine.
You already bear too many cards.
He's just kind of nuts. His? Yeah. 1 is a lot better than 10. I think 5 is usually the best, but he drew it on 8 and played Elise on 8, so he had 4 mana remaining. So taking the 1 might have made sense there. I mean, I understand that's why they did it. Also, if you're getting a 1 mana discount on a 1 mana spell, it's like, great, right? If you're getting a 4 mana discount on a 1 mana spell or a 2 mana spell, then kind of defeats the purpose. So the 5 sometimes can be a little awkward that way. He's cooked, he has to be. Yeah, okay. I mean, he was cooked. It's cooked. And well, we all know what that means. It's time for yet another Amino. The twice daily Amino now. Of the Redbeard era. Wait, this is the remix, I think. Alright, it's time to Dorime. You guys need to bless chat, okay? Let me get you guys started. Alright, let me help while we're getting warmed up. Okay. One more, maybe? One more? About one more. Alright, you ready? Okay. Normally I eat lunch at 12 at the earliest, but now it's 11:10. I'm starving. What are you having for lunch? It's a worse bit than Diggy Hole. Cat loves it. Plus, I was the first person to do this, so sort of has always been my thing.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Yeah, maybe I want Chalice. I'm gonna try to complete my quest and start banging on him. I would prefer not to have those in my opening hand. No, wait, it's my homie NBXH. Don't know if you've heard of him. My guardsman Bob also always used this. At the last March for 12 was the first arena streamer I watched for a long time. He played the first few seasons and he was a great guy. I never watched him, I've heard of him. I will say I was doing a little joke because like 1,000 people use this. It's probably 100 people used it before him. No, maybe 500 before him. If I get one of my energy shapers, then I can, I don't know, do something with that. That'd be kind of cool. Double Fire Lance, not what you want to see. No, not at all. Not. Oof. That is horrible.
Amazing.
Audio processing.
I'm not getting cheap discovers, and if I can't discover a few more times, and then a few more times after that, I'm hooked. Burn them down. Burn that cookie down. Okay, we gotta put Amino on one more time. We might be dead before second Amino play, so. Why that song for the final boss? It's an epic final boss song. Energy Shaper. Energy Shaper could get us out of this, maybe. Short of Energy Shaper or our own Vast Wisdom, he completed his quest on turn 4.
This may just be my best song yet.
Early.
Job done.
My hand is too
Looking
full.
rough. This one's over. It's been over since probably the mulligan. We'll let him, in the 11-win game, we'll let him let the fireworks go off. Odd turn.
Masterpiece.
Reality woven.
I need hand space.
Time runs out on me.
Shaking our stuff.
Can't discard the reward? No. We might be cooking? Yeah, we might be. Okay, so what I need is hand space. I have to play this one.
hand is too full. Time runs out on me.
May I take your sword?
Nice. That fire lands his face there. Maybe there's a chance. What am I playing? This is called Hearthstone Arena.
Reality woven.
When you bargain with death.
I wanted the hand space in case I draw like a scavenger or even an energy shaper, maybe. How did they both get the quests back to back? Back to back quests? Well, you know. Sometimes the good guys win. What's up, Dealey? Outplayed? Yeah, he really completed the quest and then didn't really have much after that. And we completed the quest and then just went all in. Got unlucky with most of the things and just found a way. All the random stuff hitting our face, and that was a really hard run, I just want to say. There were more turns that I had the rope burning than any run I can remember.